Let's talk about Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson as he gets to face off against the Baltimore Ravens. It's only been 3 games, but Russ is having a resurgent season in Pittsburgh. His 17-game pace would put him on track to either meet or exceed career highs in almost every statistical passing category. Since taking over as the starter for Pittsburgh in Week 7, Russ ranks as the quarterback 11 in fantasy points per game amongst quarterbacks to play at least 3 games. And he enters a blow-up spot here at home against a Ravens defense that over their last 3 games has allowed the most fantasy points to the quarterback position. Let Russ cook. For running back start of the week, let's talk about Indianapolis running back Jonathan Taylor going up against the New York Jets. He finds himself in a prime spot this week against that New York Jets defense that has struggled all year against opposing running backs. The Jets' biggest issue this season has been tackling, as they rank tied for 5th with the most missed tackles as a team defense. Just in time for Jonathan Taylor to get a right spot, as he's just had 1 top 12 finish since returning from injury in Week 8, making it just 2 top 12 finishes through the 7 games that he's played this year. I'm expecting a big day from JT as he faces off against this New York Jets defense that allows the 8th most PPR points to opposing running backs over their last 3 games. Moving on to the wide receiver position, give me Pittsburgh wide receiver George Pickens. That's right, we're stacking it as he's set to face off against the Baltimore Ravens. If I could tell you guys how long I've been waiting for this moment right here, it's legit been, wait, hold on, let me check. 11 weeks. Pickens was one of my favorite wide receiver targets entering draft season, and a lot of that had to do with Russell Wilson being his quarterback. Since Russ entered the fold for Pittsburgh, Pickens has been the wide receiver 8 in fantasy points per game compared to the wide receiver 50 in the previous 6 weeks without him. And now the matchup couldn't be any better as he's set to face off against this Baltimore Ravens defense that allows the most PPR points to the wide receiver position. It's going to be a big day for your boy George Pickens. Now let's move on to the tight end position and let's talk about Green Bay tight end Tucker Kraft as he's set to face off against the Chicago Bears. The Chicago defense has been a tough one. Over their last 3 games, they've only allowed top 12 fantasy production to one position, the tight end position. While Kraft is a little touchdown dependent, not having finished as a tight end 1 without scoring a touchdown all year, but again, not many tight ends aren't touchdown dependent. So let's put our trust in Kraft this week against a Chicago defense that allows the 8th most PPR points to the position over their last 3 games. All right, y'all, that's all I got for my week.